And I want you to think about this. So the first story is about a sheep. And how does a sheep lose its way? How does a sheep get lost? Well, what a sheep does is it puts its head down and it begins to graze, 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 and it grazes all day with its head down. And then at some point during the day, the sheep lifts up his head and he looks around, and it's like, where did everyone go? I'm all by myself. I drifted away from the shepherd. And so the first story is really representative of a person who's done the same thing. A person who has lost his way, lost his or her way. In other words, what does that look like for us? That looks like a person who puts their head down, and they're raising kids, and they're building a life, and they're building a career, and they're paying bills, and they're going through life. And then one day they pick up their head and they look around and they realize that they're nowhere near the shepherd.